Hi, my loves. Welcome to your October astrology guide. This month is deeply transformative. The skies are filled with movement. We begin with Libra's balance, move through an explosive Aries full moon, step into powerful Libra, new beginnings, and then shift into Scorpio intensity. I'll walk you into the week by week so you know what to focus on and what to avoid, and how to use the energy for your growth. So from 1st October to 6th October, the Libra season energy will be building. The sun is in Libra, so there will be focus on harmony, beauty, and fairness. Mercury is in Libra, so till October 6th, there will be diplomatic communication. Energy will feel lighter, more like social, but decision making is tested. So what you need to do is you'll have to heal the imbalances in relationship, make space for harmony in your routine, finances, and partnerships. So use charm, diplomacy, and aesthetics in work, and avoid people pleasing just to maintain peace. Postponing choices. Libra's shadow is like indecision, so don't do that. Don't be postponing any kind of choices and all. So think of this as the calibration phase for the October. You are tuning into your inner balance before the full moon fire will be hitting, right? So now let's move from October 7 to October, um, yeah, and on October 7 there's the full moon and the first super moon of this year. So this is the moon in Aries, and it is opposing the sun in the Libra. So the theme would be more about courage, independence, release of ego and anger. So what you need to do here is release all the grudges, release all the competitiveness or situations that kind of shrink your confidence. Claim your independence, and you have to um, you know assert boundaries. So take bold steps on a project or decisions that you have been avoiding. What you need to avoid is impulsive fights, angry words, or rushing. Ego battles where there's a need to win instead of finding peace. So use this full moon for a ritual. Write down all the things that make you angry or all the fears that you have, and burn and release them. It's a fire moon, so cleansing it via fire would be powerfully appropriate. Like, it will really work very well. Now from October 8 to October 12, this is the integration phase. After the Aries full moon, emotions will be running very high, but clarity starts to settle. So Mercury enters Scorpio on October 6th. So communication turns very deeper, more intense, and sometimes secretive, because Scorpio is like all secretive. So this week will feel like investigative, emotional, and transformative. What you need to do is write down, journal honestly about your fears and desires, and have heart to heart conversations instead of having like surface level talks. Dive into research, planning, and healing. What you need to avoid is suspicion. Don't be shakki hona, and don't have paranoia in communication. Don't be passive aggressive, because even silences can be passive aggressive. And think of this as an emotional digestion. So you are in a process of what was revealed under the Aries moon. Now from October 13 to October 14, there's a triple shift. Venus will enter Libra. So this is all about love, beauty, relationship. It will become more charming and harmonious. And Pluto turns direct in Capricorn. So October 14, transformation speeds up and control issues will resurface. So relationships and power dynamics come under spotlight. What you need to do is build trust and intimacy in relationship. Step into the power without really controlling others. Initiate partnership or maybe creative projects, or rebuild yourself. Avoid like going into toxic power struggles, and don't let fear block your transformation. So the 2 day marks a turning point, and the stagnant energy starts to move forward. Okay. Now from October 15 to October 20, this is the waning phase. So it's a reset energy. So prepare for the new moon, introspective, quieter, and focused on inner balance. So you'll be more into, focusing on yourself rather than focusing on anything else. And Jupiter will be shifting into Cancer on October 8. So there'll be a lot of expansion in home, family, and emotional security, as October 18 is also my husband's birthday, and it is also Dhanteras. So it's an extremely auspicious day this year. So this is the time to strengthen the roots, family, home, and inner child, and set intentions around emotional safety and abundance. Cleanse your home space, perfect pre Diwali, and avoid overindulgence or over expansion. Staying in comfort zones for too long is not good, so do not try to stay in your comfort zone. Jupiter in Cancer will bring blessings through emotional bonds and nurturing energy, and a big focus will be on family prosperity during the festive time. Now, October 21st is the new moon in Libra, and it's a fresh, it's going to be a fresh cycle um, for love to begin, beauty and balance. This is going to be a very fresh beginning on that, and it's an excellent for setting intentions around harmony, abundance, and relationship. So write down your manifestation for having a balanced love, financial clarity, and inner harmony. Launch creative projects, sign contracts, restart commitments. It's a very good time for all of that. And focus on fairness and equity. Avoid entering into deals without clarity and saying yes out of pressure. So don't say that yes, don't do that people pleasing. And this is the reset button of October. Think of this as planting seeds that will grow in November. So this is extremely powerful and beautiful. And from October 22 to October 28, so this is the Scorpio season will be beginning, and Sun will be entering the Scorpio in October 23. So energy will deepen, passions intensify, and transformation will accelerate. Neptune will be retrograding back in the Pisces in October 22. So there's going to be a lot of emotional, spiritual reflection. Expect deeper insights, shadow work, and raw emotions. So do go inward and meditate, connect with spirituality, explore intimacy and deeper truths. Focus on authenticity, be real, not just on the surface level, okay? And avoid manipulation, secrecy, or control games. Escape into illusions or addictions. Scorpio season is about death and rebirth, so don't fear endings. They are the gateway for higher paths. Now, October 29 to October 31. So Mercury will enter Sagittarius. So lightness will return after intensity. Communication will expand. Optimism, um, you know, will be big, and there'll be a lot of impact in the thinking when you think about growth. So a lot of big picture will be in your mind right now. So it will be a great time for planning, for travel, for publishing, and for studies. What you should do more is share ideas openly. Do not just keep things to yourself, and think long term and think globally. So you are asked to increase your thought process, and your um, you know way of thinking should become bigger, and express gratitude for October's transformation. What you should avoid is scattered energy. Don't overcommit to too many things, and also over promising. So speaking without sensitivity would also not be very good at this time. So the month will end on a very higher, more optimistic note, preparing us for November. And October is going to be a month of rebalance, release, and renewal. So use the full moon on the 7th to burn away anger and fear. And the Pluto direct and the Venus in Libra mid of the month will be very transformative for relationships, and the Jupiter shift on Dhanteras to call in prosperity, and the new moon on the 21st reset your intentions for harmony. By the time you move into Scorpio season, you'll feel the depth of transformation, but also the lightness of clarity as Mercury moves into Sagittarius at the end. So flow with these cycles instead of resisting them, and you'll find October aligning with you, both in balancing and for power. Now, in the next video, I'm going to be sharing with you all the messages that I'm going to be taking for the month of October. October tarot reading will be done in the next video. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe to my channel.